What's up, guys? If you are new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and please join the family. The family welcomes you. Y'all already know what I'm about to do, so I'm not even gonna go ahead and worry about the title. Let's just get right into the video, shall we? A lot of you guys have blown up my phone, did whatever you could to ask me, Gabriella, well, how do you feel about relationships? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about marriage? How do you feel about boyfriend? How? It's ridiculous. But instead of sitting here, I was going to actually answer y'all's questions, tell you guys how I felt about relationships, because apparently y'all been on my back. Like, nobody's life is more concerning than somebody else's. We all have our lives. We all have our own privacy that we want to keep to each other. Why do we have to tell the world every single thing? I understand I have a YouTube channel, and I understand that I'm supposed to show myself, express myself on YouTube, but then at the same time, it's kind of good to keep something private for yourself so you won't have to worry about people bashing you, and you don't have to worry about the internet bashing you. It's better safe than sorry. Relationships in general, I'm actually kind of scared to get back in one. So you fall for somebody and then you end up breaking up with them. You end up looking stupid in the process because you're heartbroken about that. I do not want that for nobody, and I most importantly do not want that for myself, because that is not my goal. Every relationship that I have been in the past, I can still count on one hand how many relationships I've been in, so don't go around telling people that I'm a slut, because I'm not. Relationships do exist. Love does exist. It takes time to believe, and it takes time to achieve it, and you know, just move along from there. I'm a private person, but then at the same time, I'm not a private person. I do want people to know about what's going on with me so that they won't have to ask so many questions to another person about my life, because I don't want anybody sharing my life as if I'm not on this earth living. So as long as I'm living on this earth, I have all the rights and all the, you know, commitments, and I have everything in my power about me. Like, I own that right to share what I want to share about my life. Y'all don't make it any better by bashing me about it and telling me, oh, well, you should have told us this in the first place, and maybe we would have supported you on this and that, because y'all are still here looking at my YouTube video, y'all are still here commenting, and y'all are still here subscribing. So I don't know what else to say about that, because I mean, maybe I wanted to keep that private, and obviously I did, because we've been together and now we're not together, and now that I've told you guys that, y'all are sitting there, oh, I didn't know this and that. Of course you didn't know, because I didn't say anything. But I'm here to tell you now, next time I am fully aware of how you guys will react to my stuff, and how you guys will react to what I say, because of the fact that you guys couldn't handle when I didn't tell you that I had a boyfriend. And I mean, it's a circle of life. It's a process of things that YouTubers do, especially me as a growing YouTuber, as still like a small YouTuber. It's still a process for me to understand that not every situation has to be told on the internet. Like, I'm still learning that to this day. I'm still learning that, and like, with the grace of God, I'll eventually get it and it'll click, and by the time I become a successful YouTuber, I can tell younger growing YouTubers the same thing. How am I gonna tell other people that I have a boyfriend when my best friend didn't even know I had one? So like, that's another thing about that. Like, if nobody close to me knows I have one, why would I sit here and go to the internet and let them know by that? Like, that's very selfish, one, and that's disrespectful to my best friend and to my family too, because like, say if they knew I had one and I shared it with you guys, that'll be fine. But if I had one and they didn't know about it, then that would not be fine, because of the fact that, you know, they're bashing me about it because they had to find out on the internet before I told them first. Like I shared before, whenever I had my first breaking moments, like I have said before, I actually did get my heart broken for the first time whenever I was an upcoming teenager. Going through that situation kind of made me open up my ears and my eyes to things that I want in my future husband and things that I don't want in my future husband. Same as a boyfriend. Anything in my future that relationship really opened me up to understand what I needed to know and what God really wanted me to see. If I'm being straight up honest here, I have my doubts about that relationship because of the fact that we have been off and on about communication. And the reason being for communication is because I either didn't have a phone, or he just didn't talk to me, or it was going back and forth between us, so we just never talked about it. And like it always ended up in arguments. So that was like another side of toxic that I did not want to see, but eventually it popped out of nowhere. So I'm telling you guys, listen to your gut, do whatever you have to do to get that mindset out of your life. Like, nobody needs a negative energy in their life. Nobody really needs one. And if you're deciding to give somebody that same negative energy that you have received, then you need to die now and go to hell for that. Because I'm not sitting here and telling you to be negative with anybody. I'm just sitting here and saying positivity is the right way. I don't want anybody to like hurt themselves over the fact that they have never been in a relationship before, or even if you have been in a relationship before, I don't want you to get hurt over the fact that you have to break up with that person because of the fact that they're being toxic. And the thing that gets you all the time is that you really love that person. I don't want that to happen to anybody or to anyone. But one thing that I can tell somebody, if you're listening and you're actually watching this video, do not let your heart go over your mindset for that person. Like, you could be literally going back and forth, having a whole argument, debating in your head whether that person is right for you, whether that person is wrong for you. But if you sit here and you literally think about it and like pray on it and do whatever you have to do to understand that that's the person you need in your life, or that's the person you don't need in your life, do whatever you have to do, because of the fact that it could hurt you or it could help you. Like, those are the two things that I understood in a relationship, and I'm honestly not seeing any different things whenever I meet somebody new. So until then, I'm going to be open with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys more things. You just have to give me time, because this is literally like my first time explaining myself to you guys. And then on top of that, I also wanted to hide the fact that I was in a relationship, because what if it didn't work? And I would literally have to sit here and tell you guys that it didn't work after y'all built a bond with the person that I was with. So that's another reason why I try my best to stay away from that stuff, because I don't want to put my relationship or anything like that on to social media until I knew that we were going to last. Like, it's so ridiculous these days that people think that the negativity way is the right way when everything goes left at the end of the day. And that's not what that's for. Basically, what you should be doing is you should be encouraging one another and telling everybody that it's going to be okay. We all have our life situations and we all go through things, but the question is, are you going to get out of it? And so that should be your mindset, instead of telling somebody, oh, well, you didn't tell me this, so I'm just not going to listen to you anymore, or I'm not going to become friends with you anymore. Like, stop putting somebody down. Pick up somebody, especially a YouTuber. Like, that makes a YouTuber not want to tell anything to the people that watch the video, because of the fact that you guys sit here and you say every negative, rude comment in the world, and you expect the YouTuber to sit here and tell you guys everything at the end of the day. That's not how it works. You're supposed to give your side of the story, and then the YouTuber gives their side of the story 50-50. That's all. It's not an 80-20 rule. That's never how it really works. So until you get that through your heads, I'm not going to say anything, but I will be thinking about the things that I tell social media, period, because like I said, not everything is to be said on the internet. So thank you guys for all your concerns, but I'm single and I'm living my best life, so don't worry about me. I will be sharing more things like that in the future. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And please help me out on my YouTube channel, because I'm growing day by day, and I cannot expect any greater things to happen until y'all make it happen. And without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and exit out of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am doing YouTube videos back to back all summer long, so just stay tuned and click the bell for my notifications, and you will be receiving them as many times as I upload.